Whoa, 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 story of Bowla hat. My dad led the clan with his right-hand man. Then I had a plan to start my own gang. I was the son of Reynaldo the Brood. That was until he gave me the boot. I wasn't cute. Then we had a small dispute. My mom and stepdad, they treated me great. I found the truth out, then I started to hate my cursed fate. Well, my dad would procreate. Should I be a top hat? Or should I be a copycat? I'm feeling evil, think I'll prove them wrong. I'm Roger, baby, and this is my gang. We tend to go out with a bang. Whoa, whoa. If you don't like us, then don't try to hang. I'm coming back like a boomerang.
James Pester, currently known as Tainted Love, was the ex-husband to world-famous Russian female bodybuilder Daria Petrov. The relationship was reported to be abusive, to say the least, resulting in numerous bruises and injuries to James. He couldn't break up with her even if he tried, or else she'd crush him. One particular night after a medal ceremony was held, Daria was very intoxicated and supposedly took out her frustrations of lacking a trophy onto her husband. James had enough and told Daria they were done, not caring if he was to die. Anything was better than being treated the way he was. Enraged and fueled by alcohol, she snapped and grabbed the knife and attempted to kill James. Now, as to what exactly happened, we're not quite sure. From what the victim's brother and witness, Dmitry Johannes Petrov, had to say, James took the knife out from her hand and stabbed her over 52 times. From what James had to say, she ran towards him with the knife, but tripped and landed on the knife. From there, the only witness, Dmitry, picked up the knife and would go on to stab his own sister 52 times, and what we can only assume to be a way to inherit her fortune as a professional athlete and to frame her husband, whom he despised. James was in awe of the events unfolding before his eyes and ran from the scene immediately. They were all fairly close in relation, meaning all three people involved had their fingerprints on the knife, even if it was before or after the murder. Regardless of the latter, the court found the more likely suspect, James, guilty due to the credibility of the then wall warden, and sentenced him to 25 years in West Mesa Penitentiary. It was there where James, a frail and traumatized man, met the rest of the decade of greed. He seemed welcomed in, with open arms, with a crew by his side. He felt loved and wanted for once. After Roger broke the decade of greed out of jail, James would be renamed Tainted Love, based on the Soft Cell song, and even got a girlfriend. As of what he's been up to now, it is unsure, but regardless of whether or not he is guilty of his ex-wife's death, he is still an escaped convict, and is a member of one of the most notorious criminal organizations in the world. Enjoy your life away from the abuse and imprisonment for now, James.